Welcome to Car AutoZone. Today we're diving into the story of one of the most iconic American cars ever built, the Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This isn't just a car. It's a piece of history that shaped the way we look at muscle, style, and everyday driving comfort. Over the decades, the Chevy Monte has gone through countless transformations, becoming a symbol of power, luxury, and American automotive culture. In this video, we'll take you through the journey of the Monte Carlo, from its earliest days to its lasting impact. The Chevy Monte Carlo first hit the streets in 1970, designed as a personal luxury coupe. At that time, American car culture was booming, and drivers wanted something that could combine performance with comfort. Chevrolet delivered exactly that. The Monte Carlo shared its platform with the Chevy Chevelle, but it had its own unique style. With its long hood, sleek roofline, and aggressive stance, the Monte Carlo looked ready to dominate both the boulevard and the racetrack. And it wasn't just about looks. The car packed serious power under the hood. Throughout the 1970s, the Monte Carlo gained a reputation as a stylish and powerful option for drivers who wanted something different. It offered a range of V8 engines, from modest daily drivers to big block monsters that could easily tear up the drag strip. But beyond performance, Chevy also focused on comfort. The interior was spacious, with premium touches that made the Monte Carlo feel more like a luxury car than a typical muscle coupe. This balance of performance and elegance is what set the Monte Carlo apart. The 1980s brought big changes. Gas prices and stricter emissions rules pushed automakers to rethink their designs. The Monte Carlo slimmed down, but it didn't lose its appeal. In fact, this was the era when the Monte Carlo became a legend in NASCAR. Chevrolet built special versions like the Monte Carlo SS, which were designed to dominate on the track. With its aerodynamic nose, rear spoiler, and high-output engines, the Monte Carlo SS became a fan favorite and a staple in racing culture. Watching Dale Earnhardt and other racing legends pilot Monte Carlos to victory gave the car a larger-than-life reputation. By the 1990s, the Monte Carlo shifted more toward comfort and everyday use. Chevy kept the sporty styling, but it leaned into being a stylish coupe for the modern driver. The car was still fast, still fun, but it was also practical. In 2000, Chevrolet revived the Monte Carlo SS with new styling and powerful V6 and V8 engines, bringing back that mix of speed and luxury that fans loved. It became the car of choice for those who wanted something unique but reliable for daily driving. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. In 2007, Chevrolet discontinued the Monte Carlo after nearly 4 decades of production. Changing market demands, the rise of SUVs, and shifting customer preferences meant there wasn't as much demand for personal luxury coupes anymore. But the legacy of the Monte Carlo still lives on. Whether it's in the hands of collectors, seen at car shows, or tearing up drag strips, the Monte Carlo continues to hold a special place in American car culture. What makes the Monte Carlo truly unforgettable is the way it blends style, comfort, and performance. It wasn't just about being the fastest or the most luxurious, it was about giving drivers a car that felt personal. Every generation of the Monte Carlo told its own story, and for many people, this car represents memories, milestones, and moments in time. From the streets to NASCAR tracks, from classic car meets to modern-day restorations, the Monte Carlo remains a symbol of Chevy's creativity and dominance. So, if you've ever dreamed of owning a piece of history, the Chevy Monte Carlo is one of those cars that should be on your list. It's not just another vehicle, it's a legend that brought muscle, luxury, and culture together in a way no other car has. That's why, even today, years after production ended, the Monte Carlo still sparks excitement and admiration. Thank you for joining us here at Car AutoZone. If you enjoyed this journey into the history of the Chevrolet Monte Carlo, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the cars that shaped our world. Until next time, keep riding with passion, because here at Car Auto Zone, it's always about the love of cars. क्या आप चाहेंगे कि मैं इसके साथ एक SEO टाइटल प्लस डिस्क्रिप्शन प्लस कीवर्ड्स भी बना दूं ताकि आपका वीडियो YouTube पर जल्दी रैंक करे?